Assalamualaikum and hi. Have you heard about Omma Kimchi? What? No? Look at this.
Best kimchi in the world. Omma Kimchi. Fresh kimchi in the world. Omma Kimchi. Get your Omma Kimchi at nearby store. Omma Kimchi.
So, what your opinion on Omma Kimchi? Now, we are going to our company profile. Nur Sarah Liana is our founder or our CEO for company Omma Kimchi.
Our company will create on 2nd April 2016.
Our company is at Subang Jaya, Selangor. And then, our company produce 3 flavors of kimchi. First, original kimchi. Second, spicy kimchi. And third is especially for person that love spicy, that is hot and spicy kimchi. Next, we are going to our HACCP team. Our HACCP leader is me, Faris Imran. Our production manager is Mariam Humaira. Technical manager is Aiman Izzat. Our quality assurance manager is Fatin Dayana. Next, our food microbiologist Siti Munirah. And lastly, sanitation manager Muhammad Badrul.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mariam Humaira and now I am going to talk about our product description. The names of our product is Omma Kimchi. Important characteristic of our product is it is basically a fermented food that full with nutrition, vitamins, minerals and fiber. The intended use can be eaten as it is or can be cooked. The consumer, it is for general use. Specific ingredients: cabbage, green onions, garlic, red pepper paste. Shelf life of our products 1 week if it is in a room temperature and 3 to 6 months if it is refrigerated. Packaging: we package our kimchi in a glass jar where it will be sold at any big supermarket such as Tesco, Village Grocer, Jaya Grocer. Labeling instruction: refrigerated after opening. Our kimchi must be refrigerated at or below 4 degrees because the warmer temperature can lead to accelerate spoilage.
Assalamualaikum, annyeonghaseyo, 저는 Omma Kimchi Group Fatin입니다. I'm Fatin Dayana. Okay, so today I will reveal to you what is our secret ingredients behind the deliciousness of our product. So we start with our main ingredient, which is cabbage. We use napa cabbage or Chinese cabbage in our product. Then we put a little bit of salt to brine with the cabbage, and then garlic. We put red pepper paste to give spicy taste, and then we used fish sauce, green onions, chive. We put a little bit of sugar, ginger, vinegar, and last one is water that we use to wash, rinse, and drain our raw materials. So in order for us to serve a safe and good product to our customers, we did some hazard analysis throughout our raw materials, and then we found there are 3 sensitive materials, which are red pepper paste due to mycotoxins and metal impurities, ginger because of pathogenic bacteria presence in it, and last one is water due to presence of microorganisms, chlorine dioxide, and water impurities.
Okay, hi everyone. So the next step is we must make the process flow diagram for processing of kimchi. As you all may look at the table, firstly is receiving the raw material, which is the cabbage and also its seasoning ingredient. Okay, for the cabbage, after receiving, it must be salting to choose the best raw material, and then storing. After that, it must be soaked with salt, and then rinsing and draining. For the seasoning ingredient, after the receiving the material, it must be cutting and grinding, and then the cabbage and the seasoning ingredient must be mixing, and then after that is packing. After the packing, it must be fermenting and storing in a cold place before the last process, which is distribution.
So next we go to the critical control point. The first process step is receiving. So the significant hazard they have is physical hazard. The critical limit is get the log from the supplier as proof, and this treat came from the farmer, the supplier which will treat consumer. So monitoring, what we will monitoring is the log and or the COA. So how we use the visual inspection. Frequency for the monitoring is every batch came. So who will do it is the purchasing manager. Corrective action is first hold the product supplier and give new with proper check and clean raw materials. If not provided within 12 hours from receiving time, reject the raw material. So the verification is first verify records and second conduct from audit. So the next process is cutting. So the hazard they have is biological. So the critical limits is bacteria at the chopping board. So what we must do monitoring is the chopping board. Next, how is washing the board with hot water. So the frequency is every time you want to use it. So who will do it is the production manager. Next, the corrective action is first wash the board before and after thoroughly. Storage in second is storage in a dry and clean and well ventilated area depending on climatic condition.
CCP3 Fermenting. Significant hazards are biological and chemical. Critical limits. Fermentation for 2 until 3 days at room temperature 20 until 25 degrees Celsius, or for 1 until 3 weeks at a lower temperature 2 until 10 degrees Celsius. Optimum pH level between 4.2 and 4.5. Monitoring. What to monitor? Temperature and pH level. How to monitor? Reading from thermometer and pH probe. Frequency of monitoring? Twice a day. Who to monitor? Production operator. Corrective action. First, hold product at room temperature, ask maintenance to check cooler system. This is for fermentation of 2 until 10 degrees Celsius. Number 2, if cooler system adequate, extend to the 2 until 10 degrees Celsius temperature. Number 3, if system fault, hold product at room temperature until cooler is repaired. Product can also be changed to other fermentation temperature, which is 20 until 25 degrees Celsius. Lastly, discard when pH is not lowered after 1 until 3 days because harmful bacteria may have a chance to grow that are acid tolerant. Verification. Verify records. Calibration of thermometer and pH probe. Check randomly selected sample for external laboratory analysis.
Next, we go to the CCP number 4, which is storage in a cold room. The significant hazard is biological hazard. The critical limit is the room temperature must be between 0 to 5 degrees and the surrounding must be clean. Monitoring for what? Storage the products in cold room. How? Person in charge checks the room temperature from time to time. Frequency at least once or twice daily. Who? The person in charge. Corrective action. Check the equipment if the temperature is above 5 degrees and the thermometer that is used must be periodically adjusted and tested if it is worked correctly. Verification. Verify the records by the operator. Inspection of the temperature room from time to time by the person in charge.